Alright, so I am pleased to officially start Mass Effect. With Andromeda coming out soon, I've really had this urge to get back into the old Mass Effect series. I first started with Mass Effect 1, not Mass Effect 1, my bad, Mass Effect 2. Uh, had that for the PS3. I think it came, I hit it when it was $20. Like, I wasn't on the Mass Effect train when it first came out. I played Mass Effect 2, and I liked the story that they had, how they told it, and how like your choices actually had like an impact on how lazy you were as a person, how you played the game. It actually made a difference, and your classes were distinct. Once you established your class, you was picked into it, and that would govern your entire playstyle for that game, for that walkthrough. So I don't know. It was just interesting. I actually kind of like restarted a couple of times early on when I first got it to pick a class that I really liked. So now that the cutscene is played, started to pick our character. There are a lot of things that all of the Mass Effects share.
Welcome to Alliance
There are
Military
some things that
Database.
I don't
Classified
particularly feel like
information
some
requested.
games share it well in between others. I'll kind of point them out as they run along.
Establishing secure
One of the
connection.
earliest things, though, that is important is
Secure connection.
for those who played the
confirmed.
Telltale games, you know how episode 1 and 2 and all
Please
of
log
that.
in to access your profile.
Uh, mm, so this is what we're gonna go. We're gonna go Daniel Shepard. I feel like I didn't spell Daniel right. Daniel. I don't remember. Nope. We're gonna use Daniel. I am. You know what? We have technology. I just realized that. I'm gonna look it up real fast. I have the power of technology in my hand. Yeah, I was too stupid to not look up how to spell Daniel right. And this is really important how you set up your character because, like I said, those who watch the not the Walking Dead, but the Telltale Walking Dead stuff, you can tell how your things carry over. Okay, well, that's a way of spelling it. Anyway, this stuff carries over in your character, your class, everything. It can carry. Well, it carries over from 1 to 2 to 3. So you gotta start off real good. Daniel Shepard will always be your last name. That's why everyone always refers to you as Shepard. But like I said, one of the things that I enjoyed about Mass Effect 1 was Mass Effect
Warning,
1.
data corruption detected.
It had a lot of customization. It had like a lot of RPG elements, but it
Please
had
reconstruct
probably the
profile.
worst combat of all of the Mass Effects.
Confirm pre-service history.
It's pre-service history. Both parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ship stations as transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you were enlisted at the age of 18. Colonists were born and raised in Mindior, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindior, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. You were born on Earth, orphan on the street. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting in the Alliance military when you turned 18. Okay. So Spacer is the one that's
Confirm
closest to me for the
psychological
fact that I
profile.
have moved a lot over the years, and I've never stayed in one house for more than a couple years. That's what I'm going to choose. Basically, this is you're the bad guy. You're the anti-hero. You're the one who goes in, screw saving 5 people. We're killing 15 people first. That's a must. 15 people first must die because it's faster. Solo survivor, basically everybody else got ganked and you survived on your own by yourself. Bullshit. War hero, you actually did some good in the army.
Confirm military specialization.
That is very important, so we're going to stick with that. As for your specialization, this is probably the most important thing that you can deal with in your character creation, aside from like the aesthetics of how it looks. Because once you pick this is going to decide how you play Mass Effect 1 and likely 2 and 3. I think that you can kind of switch your military specialization between the games, but they do different things too. So your base skills are soldier, engineer, and adept. Your soldier is guns, primarily guns, everything to do with guns. He gets the most armor options, light, heavy, and medium. Mass Effect 1 is the only game to have that system, the light, medium, and heavy. That's only in Mass Effect 1, and only the soldier can access every gun and every armor. However, you lose the abilities of both biotics and adepts. In Mass Effect 1, there's a lot of hacking stuff that will come up, and if you have a high enough like hack ability, you can do it, or you can have one of your followers do it. So in Mass Effect 1, and I want to say 3 especially, I think 2, there was more of just like kind of like they were your squad, but I didn't really feel like they had special abilities that changed too much. But yeah, Mass Effect 1 definitely, this is going to be important for building out your squad. Engineer is going to have like a lot of tech stuff. He's going to hack, so he's going to disarm, well not disarm, but he's going to screw up people's shields. I think they can mess up guns and stuff like that. They're support characters. Oh, they can disrupt enemy weapons. So kind of like this allows you to let your allies do a good bit more combat, but that also means you're going to be doing less and you'll be in the background. Adept, and note what it says you can only receive training in pistols. That means shotguns, shotguns, sniper rifles, assault rifles, eventually submachine guns in 2 and 3. All gone. You basically cannot touch them. They're worthless. I think in Mass Effect 2, all you get with the engineer class is the pistol and the submachine gun usage. I think that's it. Which it makes you basically covert. You must be covert. Adept, this one, it only gets light armor and it also uses pistols, but this is kind of like get in, get out, kill shit fast and hard. That's what the biotic is gonna do. He doesn't really use guns for that, he just uses the biotic. Then you got your combo classes, and it actually shows you how they combo. Gun, Omni Tool, biotic, and then gun biotic. Gun biotic. Infiltrator's combination between your hacker, your engineer, and your soldier. Hack skills, and you don't get to go as high in these skills, I think, for the trade-off that you get dual skills. This is going to give you the most engineering options. This is going to give you a decent amount of engineer options and a decent amount of soldier options. This is going to be a sniper covert player if this is the class that you choose. Sentinel is the manipulator. You're in the back basically doing all of it, but you can get up close. Now mind you, this gets snipers and pistols and eventually submachine guns. This still only gets pistols. Only gets pistols. Most of these like biotic stuff, well, not stuff, but most of the anything that isn't, I don't know what I was trying to go with. It's kind of hard to explain. Just know that you're not getting a lot of gun choices, and I think that that's pretty useful. Sentinel, like I said, it's kind of like if you want to play chess and let your allies do most of the killing while you manipulate stuff from the backgrounds. And then Vanguard, which is the class I'm choosing, it had the most options. In Mass Effect 2, you had the pistols, the submachine guns, and the shotguns. Pistols was powerful. Submachine guns served as the right submachine gun, served as a decent mid-range S kind of assault rifle, and the pistols was powerful enough. In Mass Effect 3, it doesn't matter what guns and stuff you choose as long as you can get your recharge under control, but I'll explain that when we do the Mass Effect 3 playthrough. Now, the thing is, in Mass Effect 1, you can equip all the guns, but they will literally be horrible. Your reticule that you aim with will be huge. And you won't even be able to aim with a sniper rifle if you're not, whatchamacallit. But anyway, we're going to go with Vanguard.
Confirm facial identification.
After spending like 10 minutes discussing that. But see, it's important because the main thing that you're going to want to deal with is... Hold on, I got to get to the here. The main thing that you're going to want to deal with, making sure that you have the right gun for the right situation. Actually, okay, I'm going to cut that out. Nope. Why? I swear it's so hit and miss with this. Sometimes it's like certain things look better. Certain things look better with certain combinations, but it's just hard to get the right combination. Okay, no, that's actually right. Now I just need to get the actual facial structure. Okay, hold on. First off, should have been did this. No, wait. No. See, this is the problem with this, because I like to have a certain I like to have a certain setup. I really like to have a certain setup, and if it doesn't do the setup that I want, it usually agitates me. Make sure we get the right brow. I want to take some of the complexion out of his fucking face so he doesn't look like he's 77. But it's really hard to get the character how you want it. It's the eyes. I don't like how the eyes are. See, this is always the hardest part for me. It's oh, God, I wish I hadn't started messing with this. Okay, this is some stuff that I usually never really messed with when I play. I'm just gonna take those because those seem to be the most normal. Okay. Too much. I'm sorry I'm so quiet here. It's just like once you design this character is gonna be with you for the next 3 games. And it has to be, right. And if it's not,